On March 16, 2022, President Joe Biden announced that the United States would send $800 million worth of military assistance to Ukraine to aid the country as it fights a defensive war against Russia's invading military. Among the anti-tank, anti-aircraft, and anti-personnel weapons included in the aid package was a line entry for 100 Tactical Unmanned Aerial Systems. Later that day, those systems were confirmed to be Switchblade drones, a kind of piloted missile that can also be a scout. In this video, we are going to take a closer look at what these drones are all about. Before we get started, if you do enjoy this video and would like to see more just like it, remember to give us a like and subscribe to our channel to get more sent straight to your notifications. There are countless varieties of military drones out there, ranging from hand-launched ones with limited range to the massive predators that can fly for hours on end. Few of them are, however, as frightening as something called Loitering Munition. This is the type of device that carries payloads that can kill and destroy, then can float around in the air for short periods of time, looking for the best target and the best moment to strike. That's why people like to call this kind of ammo kamikaze drones. They are also single-use and therefore categorized as suicide-class weapons. One of the biggest makers of such devices is California-based manufacturer AeroVironment. Since 2012, assembly lines have been rolling out something called Switchblade, a family of killer drones that now comprises two types of ammunition, the 300 and the 600. The Switchblade munition was conceived by the U.S. Air Force Special Operations Command and developed by the U.S. Army to counter enemy ambushes in Afghanistan. On July 29, 2011, the U.S. Army awarded AeroVironment a $4.9 million contract for rapid fielding of an unspecified number of switchblades to forces in Afghanistan. On March 20, 2012, the Army added $5.1 million, totaling $10 million. In May 2012, the United States Marine Corps began ordering switchblades to allow troops to strike improvised explosive device emplacement teams and similar targets. In late 2012, 75 switchblades were supplied to U.S. soldiers in Afghanistan. On August 28, 2013, AeroVironment announced it had been awarded 5 contracts totaling $15.8 million to supply more Switchblade systems, ancillary equipment, and support to the U.S. Army. The original Switchblade was rebranded the Switchblade 300 after a much larger and very different Switchblade 600 anti-armor variant was unveiled in 2020. The Blackwing, an unarmed variant of the Switchblade 300, was released in 2015. Supporting conventional or special operations forces in the field or from fixed defensive positions, the combat-proven Switchblade 300 with patented wave-off feature is the ideal loitering missile for use against beyond line-of-sight targets. Backpackable and rapidly deployable from air, sea, or ground platforms, Switchblade 300 delivers increased warfighter lethality with real-time GPS coordinates and video for precise targeting with low collateral effects. The length of the missile is 19.5 inches, while its weight is approximately 2.5 kilograms and is equipped with foldable tandem wings. The missile's advanced explosive warhead allows it to attack soft targets, and the loitering munition has very small visual, thermal, and acoustic signatures. The weapon system and its payload, launcher, and transport bag can be carried in an Alice pack. It can be launched from different platforms, including self-contained ground launcher, air vehicle, ground vehicle, and watercraft. The Block 10C upgrade of the weapon system features the digital data link for secure encrypted communication link. Its development was completed in April of 2016. The Switchblade missile is integrated with a video camera for providing real-time color and infrared imagery and a global positioning system for target acquisition. In January 2022, the sensor-to-shooter kit was introduced. The S2S software, which is a replacement of the Falcon View multi-platform mapping and mission planning application, reduces engagement timelines through real-time transmission of video and flight telemetry data. Switchblade drones are transported in a tube, which also serves as a launch platform. The tube is set up like a little mortar on the ground. Once the drone leaves the launch tube, its wings snap out into operation and the propulsion system activates. The operator directs it on a path and monitors the orientation of the drone with live, high-resolution streaming video to the ground control unit. A target is identified and locked onto by the ground control unit, at which point it flies autonomously to its destination. Once locked onto a target, the Switchblade has the unique ability to stalk its prey for upwards of 10 minutes before it is cut loose on it. What is different, though, compared to other missiles, is that the human operator has the possibility of calling off the attack if something changes, like a civilian walking into the area. Power for the Switchblade is done via an electric engine, so its small size and silent flight make it extremely difficult to detect or try to intercept, enabling it to close in on a target. The Switchblade tactical missile can reach a maximum cruising speed of 101.38 km per hour and an operational range of 10 km. Its operational altitudes above ground level and mean sea level are 500 feet and 15,000 feet respectively for the Switchblade 300, while the endurance is up to 10 minutes. The engine is located at the rear of the fuselage and is fitted with a two-blade propeller. The Switchblade 300 is fitted with a warhead developed by the American company Northrop Grumman, which has the same size as a 40mm grenade. The warhead is specifically designed for controlled firepower to reduce collateral damage through a focused blast. It has a forward-firing shotgun blast effect rather than a 360-degree blast, throwing pellets on the same vector that the missile itself is traveling. It can be fused to detonate at a predetermined height, which can be adjusted in flight. When driving, the air vehicle gives the operator the opportunity to wave off until 4 seconds from impact. The warhead can also be detonated in flight to destroy it. The more powerful Switchblade 600 is 51 inches in length, and a next-generation variant that is capable of engaging larger, hardened targets at greater distances. The 24.7 kg system can be prepared for operation in less than 10 minutes and allows warfighters to fly, track, and strike non-line-of-sight targets and light armored vehicles with lethality. The 600 solution incorporates a high-performance electro-optical infrared gimbaled sensor suite and precision flight control. With an endurance of more than 40 minutes, it provides enhanced tactical reconnaissance, surveillance, and target acquisition. It features an anti-armor warhead that allows it to engage stationary and moving light armored vehicles from different angles without the need for external intelligence, surveillance, reconnaissance, or fire assets. The Switchblade 600 can attain a cruising speed of 112.65 km per hour and a dash speed of 185 km per hour. The loitering missile has a target standoff range of more than 40 kilometers. The drone operator uses a tablet-based touchscreen fire control system with the option to pilot the missile manually. Impressively, the Switchblade 600 carries a Javelin warhead, giving it the ability to defeat virtually any known armor. However, it does not carry the rest of the Javelin AT rocket configuration. Anti-tank weapons, such as TOWs and Javelin, are very destructive, but they have zero loiter time. Raven and Puma have formidable surveillance loiter, but no attack capability. Switchblade brings to the table a surveillance platform with decent loiter times and a deadly strike. More than 700 Switchblade 300 drones were sent to Ukraine by the United States as part of an arms package following the Russian invasion this year. A recent video released by Ukrainian Special Operations Forces appears to show the US-supplied Switchblade striking a Russian T-72B3 main battle tank. Which Switchblade was used to carry out the attack is unclear, and both the status of the tank and crew currently remains unknown. In the video footage recorded by the Switchblade's handheld control unit shows the Russian tank stopped at an undisclosed location in the middle of a field. As the Switchblade closes at dash speed, the tank's crew comes into view atop the T-72, and then the video cuts off. It is at this point that Switchblade often loses its line-of-sight control and the special autopilot takes over to complete its terminal run. It has been reported that the Russian occupiers were quietly drinking alcohol, sitting on the armor of the tank. Because of the Russian soldiers' exposed position, it is possible that the location was spotted by Ukrainian forces using the surveillance capability offered by the Switchblades, and the attack that followed was a mission predominantly intended to eliminate the people rather than the tank. If this was the case, it is likely that it was a Switchblade 300 that was used. Whatever the outcome of this war, it certainly looks like the Switchblade is shaping up to be a fearsome capability on the Ukrainian battlefield. What do you think of the Switchblade? Are there any other feats of engineering you'd like to see us cover? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give us a like and subscribe to our channel to get our latest videos straight to your notifications. Thanks for watching.